This is our 1,000 round review of the CZ Scorpion EVO 3 S1 pistol with flash can. Let's hit the range. Now I'm going to speed up this part of the video. I was out testing the 35 round Magpul CZ Scorpion magazines, and they don't allow rapid fire at this range. Not that I was going to rapid fire anyway, but no one really wants to sit here for 2 minutes while I test this mag out, so let's speed it up and use some movie magic. The CZ Scorpion EVO 3 S1 pistol is a blowback operated pistol chambered in 9mm Luger. Now the gun featured here is the flash can model, which features the carbine length Magpul foregrip instead of the normal pistol length foregrip on it. Now CZ now calls that a flash can on the front of it. I'm pretty sure when I bought it that was just called a faux suppressor. To their credit, on their website, they do say this, quote, oddity between the pistol and the carbine is designed for people that are looking for a 2-stamp gun. And while for me this is a 0-stamp gun, this is very much a pistol in my locality, I can see how that would appeal to others who like spending tax stamp money. In addition to replacing the sling mount for a brace mount from CZ Custom, the pistol grip has been replaced for a Magpul pistol grip, which I think actually changes the angle slightly, and it allows me to more comfortably use the safety and not want to change that too. Other than the brace and the changing the one pistol grip for the other, this gun is still stock for me, and I'll probably leave it that way. I don't have any other complaints with it and have no desire to customize it further like some people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just like it as is. Now, as I said, this does come with the Magpul carbine length foregrip. I don't have a suppressor, I just have the stock, quote, flash can on there. I'm holding out hope that eventually I'll be able to get a suppressor without doing all the paperwork hoops. But, you know, either way, one day eventually I have one on there. You'll probably also notice I have the Magpul, I don't know what they call that, triangle 4-pinned thing. I would like to put a vertical foregrip on here, though again, legalities, I can't legally do that without the tax stamp thing, so we're left with that triangle 4-angle thing. And again, that's not a suppressor on there. It might have been faux suppressor before, but it's not a suppressor. Now it's called a flash can. Does absolutely nothing for dampening sound as far as I can tell. Watching these videos, if it seems quieter to you, that's because I turn the sound down to try to keep it at a watchable volume, not that this gun was any quieter. If anything, at the concrete barricades today, it would have been even louder than elsewhere. Now mine came with CZ sights on it, not the Magpul sights. From what I understand, CZ now sells Scorpions with the Magpul sights. It wouldn't bother me if it had the Magpul sights, though I do like these CZ sights. They're very usable, though I don't use them on this gun, as you can tell. Now I have the SB tactical brace mounted using a CZ Custom, just a regular brace mount. Looking back, I would have liked to have had their folding brace mount, though I was given this SB tactical brace and the brace mount, so I kind of consider this my parts gun. You'll also notice here that I have the flashlight mounted. That flashlight is mounted using a parts, whoopsie, bought the left-handed, not the right-handed flashlight, thrown in a parts box at some point. So I used that and I just flipped it around and put it on there and called it good enough. Yeah, it is what it is, right? It works. So the optic I run on here is a True Glow multi-reticle dual color open dot sight. I got it for like 49 bucks at Shields or something way back in the day. I have some Vortex, like Crossfire, Strikefire, whatever, on quite a few of my other guns, and while I like them, on all the red dots I've experienced so far, the dot, because I have astigmatism, it's not a fine, like, clearly clear defined dot. It's a cloud, a hazy cloud for me, and it hurts my accuracy and precision. So I threw this budget True Glow on here because I wanted something until I found something in a price range I was comfortable spending where the dot was not a cloud. Now, I have seen some. I'm still trying to find one in my area that's priced like I want, but they're kind of few and far between. The vast majority of them that I encounter have hazy dot, and I'm just not going to pay big bucks for hazy dot when I got usable True Glow hazy dot that I can throw on the back of in my trunk with no case and knock it around and it still works. So, I'm not going to spend big money until I get something that is crystal clear. That's just me, though. Anyway, that's my ramble on why I have a budget sight on this nice gun. Let's hit the range and shoot a little more. Now, to get to the 1,000-round review part, what I'll say about this gun is, I'm a big fan of it. I really like CZ in general, but I really like this Scorpion. I bought a carbine version years ago, and that thing shoots laser beams. It's so much fun to shoot that I decided, I was like, well, I gotta get the pistol and see if that's any different. And a couple years later, I ended up getting the pistol version. And as I said, I really like this gun. I don't know that I will ever go through all the paperwork to actually get where I can put a stock and a vertical foregrip on it. I'll probably eventually get a suppressor that I can put on there. I'm holding out, as I said, for no paperwork. I do like this gun a lot, like I said. It's one, I'm not afraid to throw it in the trunk of my car with no case, like I did today. I just threw it in the trunk on top of my range bag. That budget True Glow sight's never failed me. It always works. Same as the CZ, it just works. The Magpul mags that I shot today, I bought those when they first came out. I probably have had them for 6 months. This was actually the first time that I've shot them. They sat loaded since I bought them. Worked like a well-oiled clock. No complaints there. Overall, I've never had a failure with this gun, other than when I tried to accidentally shoot 380 out of it because some fell in my 9mm bucket. It doesn't like 380, who knew? Now, there is some recoil with this gun, though that is that Gigantor bolt in there moving back and forth, with this being a blowback operated gun. And you do feel that. There's a very noticeable felt recoil impulse of that mass moving around, and it makes it feel probably like a bigger gun in that regard than it really is. But I think that extra mass really makes this a very shootable gun in terms of getting back on the target quick, and it's a very precise shooter. If you get your sights dialed in, you can shoot some very tight groups with it. You look at the targets I shot today, that's 105 shots overall, 104 were in the black, and in multiple places I had shot holes out of it to where I had to basically aim at other positions because I could tell I had shot up that part of the target. So overall, really good gun, no hiccups. I would definitely buy it again. Now I might do some further customization and add a suppressor, as I mentioned before, but otherwise I think this gun for me is set as is. I really like how it's set up, even if I leave that True Glow sight on there. I hope you found that useful, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a good day.